Hello and welcome to the Feminine Millionaire Show. I'm your host, Polly Alexandre. I'm a success coach, intuitive healer, and a passionate creative. And I believe that we all have the power to manifest magic and miracles into our life. If creating success in a spiritual, feminine, and joyful way is your goal, this show is for you. You'll understand how to overcome your past, bring your soul's greatest gifts to the world, and up-level your income, impact, joy, and happiness. Let's all rise together. Hello and welcome to episode 141 of the Feminine Millionaire Show. This is a solo episode. It's been a while since I delivered a solo episode and I thought one was long overdue. So today I'm going to be sharing 7 overlooked keys to transformation. We all know about some of the big principles of transformation, but what are some of the lesser known levers you can pull to create change in your life? Before I dive in, we are halfway through my series around women reinventing themselves in midlife and beyond. And I don't know about you, but I have been so inspired by this ritual of looking back over these different women's varied and colourful careers and then learning from the wisdom they've acquired around pivoting and reinvention. Last week we had how to declutter your home and get organised with Celie Corley. Before that, we had the transformative power of forgiveness with Catherine Giovanni. The art of reinvention and creative entrepreneurship with Polly Singer. And then Phyllis Ocon, who talked about pivoting during the pandemic with 750 employees, then becoming a prolific author of 83 books, and then venturing into mediumship. A beautiful interview with a truly powerful woman who's had a very multifaceted career. These are just the most recent ones. So if you're joining the podcast now for the first time, I invite you to listen back. There's some really inspiring episodes that I know you're going to love. Okay, so let's circle back to 7 overlooked keys to transformation. We all know some of the big principles around creating success and transformation. Number 1, decide what you want. Number 2, see what's in the way of it. Number 3, choose the mindset and beliefs you need for success. Number 4, vision it. Number 5, take action. Now, each of these could be a podcast episode, but I thought it'd be really interesting to dive into some of the overlooked aspects of creating successful and long-lasting transformation in your life and work. Many of these are more feminine aspects. So much of the media dialogue around success comes from a masculine standpoint, comes from operating in predominantly masculine energy where you go after your dreams, you push yourself, you fight for what you want. But as women, we operate differently. It's really important to be listening to your feelings, your emotions, your body, and activating your spiritual connection. Our intuition is our biggest superpower. So here's 7 overlooked keys to transformation. The first one is being true to you now. Being true to who you are now. This is about falling in love with the vision for your life and being really emotionally engaged with it. What do you desire when you're totally honest for this next stage of your life? What lights you up now? What excites you? What enlivens you? What's in your heart? The second key is exactly that. What is in your heart? This is about tapping into the emotional landscape and allowing your feelings to guide you. Allowing your feelings to be like signposts that point you in one direction and away from another. It's about cultivating that awareness when you go down a particular path that says, how does this feel to me? What's going on in my heart, in my emotions, in my body? How does this feel to me? Key number 3 is listening to what your body tells you. So if we want to move into more ease, more magnetism, more receiving, we want to be in our bodies. The feminine energy is found in the body. In the mind is more of the masculine energy. But for many of the women I work with, they're already very accomplished with their masculine energy. And they're seeking a deeper connection with their feminine energy. So things can be easier, so receiving can be easier, so they can receive more support, more love, more connection. Key number 4 is to take a step back and ask, what are the themes of the challenges in my life? What are the themes? And this gets easier to do when you've been around for a few decades. So if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s or 70s, you have a bird's eye view over your life to date. Challenges will keep circling back in different outfits until we fully receive the lessons, let go of the patterns and heal the pain. And we will see the same lessons presenting themselves in different guises. Key number 5, this is very much overlooked in the personal development world. It's look back to your family generational patterns. What could you be carrying an unconscious affiliation with? Without even realizing it, we can be playing out the dreams and the fears of our forefathers. We can be continuing in a vein of struggle, a vein of lack, or a vein of scarcity in one aspect of our lives. And the pattern didn't start with you. The 6th key is getting really connected with your feminine energy. As I mentioned already, so many women in my community are more developed and spending more time in their masculine energy. So look at how often are you operating from your feminine energy? Is your feminine energy wounded through your relationships with women in your lifetime? This is directly linked to your ability to receive and for your life to be creative, flowing, graceful, supported, and connected. Okay, key number 7. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I am passionate about releasing your money blocks. This work can be game-changing for your personal and professional life. Money is the currency that we create experiences in life with in our modern world. If you want to travel the world and explore, you exchange money to have those adventures. If you want to grow and learn, You exchange money with teachers and mentors and schools to learn new skills. If you want to live in a beautiful home with a sea view, you exchange money for that. If you want to go stay in a wood cabin in the forest, you exchange money for that. We cannot avoid our relationship with money in this current age. When you commit to uncovering and clearing your money blocks, it will be a game changer for you. And because I'm a generous kind of person, I'm going to include a key 8. We are co-creators, and this is something a lot of people forget in the personal development world. It can slip into that rhetoric of, I'm going after what I want, I can make anything happen. But it's so important to remember that we are co-creators with the universe. Our soul is co-creating. So look around and see, what is life telling you right now? What message is life giving you? What signs is it showing you? What directions is it pointing you in? When I'm working on a particular issue, quite often it will show up in my external world by the same thing happening 3 times. And I think of a time when I was experiencing being ignored in interactions or conversations. I would be overlooked, dismissed, not heard. And although these situations were differing, the theme was the same. I felt that I was being not heard. And life was showing me that and inviting me in to discover, when this first started, what this core pattern was that was playing out in my physical reality, because it was ready to heal. Life is always showing up for you. So these are just some of the things that I work on with clients in my private practice and in my powerful group programs. I can help you explore some of these things in a deep, confidential, private coaching space and help you unlock the blocks that are in the way of your dreams, your desires, your success, your ease and your breakthroughs. I've been doing this for over a decade now, and I've got a very special summer journey that I've been called intuitively to make available to my community. There are 3 places available, and it's a 1-to-1 journey to accelerate your abundance. Now, abundance means different things to different people. So it could be that you need to accelerate your money flow as your primary goal. It could be about accelerating your experience of your work, the grace, the ease, the support, the flow. Whatever abundance means to you, this is a powerful container to open up to more of it. So if you've been calling in support, but you haven't been able to make my regular investment level for my highest level of support 1-to-1, maybe I've even been on your vision board for a while. I've often been told that by clients. Maybe you've worked with me before and you're feeling that pull to circle back for your next up level. Well, you can click in the link in the show notes to book a call with me. It's an amazing opportunity, and it's available for those people that commit in the month of June, for the first 3 people only. So if you're being called forth and you're ready to allow yourself to have this deep and transformative level of support, I look forward to hearing from you. And I'll be back again next week with the final episode of the month, another powerful interview. Have a wildly abundant week. Bye for now.